Just to make a quick video on rolling the fenders on a F-body Camaro. So basically, first thing you're going to want to do is clean out inside there. You don't want any dirt inside there. It's going to, get in the way of it actually folding over nice and clean. So that's step number one. So basically what I did, I took a wire brush. This one's pretty beat up. Also this one, and I just went along the inside, along here. And then once I did that for a minute, I just took some compressed air and blew all that. So again, I'm not a professional. This is my second time doing this because the first time was the other side of the car, but this is just a video that pertains mostly to Camaro, so if it's your first time doing it and you watch this, then it would kind of be like your second time doing it, which hopefully is better. So step number 2 coming up. So the next thing I did, I took my grinder, safety glasses, always wear PPE. You can also use a Dremel for this, maybe if you're not comfortable using a grinder. They are dangerous. But basically, you just put a slot. You're gonna need to put one up here, for sure. I didn't do this one on the other side, I didn't cut it here. But I was wishing that I would have in the process. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to mount the roller, the tool on here, and we'll go from there. Okay, so now we have the tool mounted on there. And so they say if you want to protect your paint, you're supposed to use a heat gun. To be honest, I plan on painting this car anyway, so I'm not really too worried about it, but this is how basically it would go. You would use your heat gun. You're going to go across. You're going to keep the gun moving. You don't want to stay in one spot too long because you could boil your paint basically. But you get the idea. You just want to heat it up, make it a little flexible. So that's how you would do that. Now, so what I do is you want to set it up, not straight up and down, but you just want to start introducing the roll to the flange inside there. So you kind of have it like that, and the way this works is if you turn it to the left, it's going to push the roller out this way. It's going to apply pressure. So as you roll back and forth, and see, it's not a perfect circle, so in some areas it wants to touch, and then in other areas it's further away. So that's what this is for here. You can bring it out closer to the areas that it doesn't touch, and you just kind of go back and forth, and you'll see it start to work. Here's like a little example of what you want to look for. Oh god, this isn't. You can see right here where the roll is starting to take shape, and you just work it like that, and you're going to twist this, so when you want to, once it's going nice and smooth, there's little resistance, you can come back on this a little bit, and it's going to apply a little bit more pressure, until you get it nice and rolled at the maximum angle you have this set at.